month and you just want it to be over.
This is the 3,200 meter run at the Franklin Regional, brought to you by IndianaRunner.com. In the 17 runner field, there are 10 runners seated under 9 minutes and 50 seconds. Of those 10, 7 have broken 9 minutes and 30 seconds. State standard is 9 minutes and 30.86. Of the runners in this race, Christian Wagner already went 4:16 this evening in the mile. He has a race on his legs. His teammate Ryan Dixon went 4:20, along with Sean Hudson of Shelbyville, who also went 4:20. Rob Grote also ran the 4x800 earlier. He has a race on his legs a couple of hours ago, but it was only a 2:3800 split, so he should be fresh. Should be the fastest 3,200 meter regional in Indiana history. Not to be outdone, Adam Settle of Franklin Central, who has also been in the 930s this year. And we're set for the start. We're underway. It'll be 8 laps, 3,200 meters, with a berth to the state meet on the line. Top 3 go to the state meet, plus all of those meeting the automatic qualifying standard of 9:30.86. Obviously, Christian Wagner out in front early. That's going to be something that we're going to get used to seeing. He's the inevitable. Also, though, you got to take into account that there's 8-9 more guys going for that 9 minute and 30 second qualifying standard. That's Wagner in front, followed by Grote of Batesville, Settle of Franklin Central, Turner of Warren Central, and the leaders have come through. 67 on the first lap for the leaders. Once again, your top 4 right now is Christian Wagner, Rob Grote, Adam Settle, and Deshaun Turner. These 4 are really attacking the race. There's a good up-close shot of our 2 leaders. They also went 1-2 this year in cross-country. Wagner and Grote from Batesville. Moving back to 3rd, there's Adam Settle of Franklin Central, taking it out very hard, followed by freshman Deshaun Turner of Warren Central. They are 3-4 right now. A little bit of a gap back to the pack. That's David Andrews of Richmond, Ben Milroy of Columbus North, Ryan Hutton of Columbus North, Sean Hudson of Shelbyville, and the host school, that's going to be the Franklin Community guys. 2:16 for our leaders at the 800 meter mark. That's a 69 for Wagner, and Grote right on his shoulder. Back to 3rd, there's Settle and Deshaun Turner, also coming through looking nice. Surprising that there's a little bit of a gap this early in the race. Expect these guys to come on hard here. Andrews is still in 5th. That appears to be that appears to be a Franklin Community runner coming up, moving into 5th place from the host school. Going to keep our eyes on this pack right here. Somebody from this pack right here is going to have to emerge if the 9:30 qualifying standard is going to get met. It's Tim Armstrong of Warren Central hanging on the back. Back down to our battle for 3rd place. Deshaun Turner has moved to the outside of Adam Settle. That's our battle for 3rd right now. Up front, A great race is going on between our two leaders in cross country. We've got Christian Wagner and Rob Grote coming through at 3:25. There's Turner and Settle coming through. And here comes the pack. Get a good look at just how big the gap is right now. There's our third and fourth runners. Our two leaders are approaching the 1,400 meter mark as they go down the back stretch. That's Wagner and Grote. This is our gap back to third place, Deshaun Turner and Adam Settle. Surprising to see those two up front this early. I thought that the seniors would take charge. And it's going to come down to who's going to emerge from this pack right here. It appears the two Franklin runners, along with Milroy and Dixon of Columbus North, Sean Hudson and Tim Armstrong of Warren Central. It may come down to those runners for the spot. They're coming through the mile here. Our chase pack is going to come through the mile at 4:45. If these are to run 9:30, they're going to have to run 4:45, 4:45. The question now is, can Settle and Turner hang on? And the battle up front is amazing. It's this close. We have Christian Wagner with a 4:16 mile on his legs, and Rob Grote, who is basically running this meet fresh. Many people think Wagner's invincible, but Grote is hanging right with him through 1,800 meters. That's just how much these two have opened up a gap to Deshaun Turner and Adam Settle, Warren Central and Franklin Central. Deshaun has been 9:29 this season. Settle has been mid-30s. Let's come down the straightaway here and look at our leaders. They're running so fast I can't keep the camera up with them. 3 laps to go. They're coming through at 5 minutes and 40 seconds. Here comes the chase pack. There's the back. I'm going to zoom all the way to the front of it here. This chase pack is gaining heavily on Turner and Settle, the two young guns, led by the Franklin Community duo, Sean Hudson, the Columbus North duo, and Tim Armstrong of Warren Central hanging on the back. Everyone's talking about how many people are going to qualify out of this regional, with 9:30 being the qualifying standard, but how about this battle up front between Grote and Wagner? Grote, with only a K to go, is hanging right with the defending state champion of this race and the boys cross country state champion. Question is, how long can he hang there, and will Christian Wagner shake him? Here we go with 800 meters to go, an amazing race up front. Our leaders are at 6:49 with 2 laps to go. Very, very fast. Our two young guns here are still hanging on. There's Deshaun Turner from Warren Central in 3rd place, the freshman. Adam Settle of Franklin Central in 4th, also very young. But look at this, folks. We've got the seniors charging here from Franklin Community. We also have Dixon and Milroy from Columbus North, and Hudson from Shelbyville, who also has a 4:19 mile on his legs, hanging on here. Tim Armstrong of Warren Central, first race of the evening, appears to be fading a little bit. The question is, can these guys hang on? Come back around to our leaders here. I can't even keep up with them. There we are, amazing, with 500 meters to go. Everybody thought that this would be Christian Wagner in a walkover, but Rob Grote of Batesville is just hanging right there. We have 450 meters to go, and this is going to shape up to be an amazing finish, folks. Christian Wagner has been undefeated all season. Will he hang on with 400 meters to go? Our leaders are at 7:55. That was a 66. We're going to go back to the transfer spot here. There's Deshaun Turner in 3rd, and now moving up into 4th. Looks to be Franklin Community moving into 4th. It's going to come down to Deshaun Turner responding or hitting that qualifying standard. It's going to take a 73 on this last lap. if anyone in the top 3 wants to advance. Rob Grote has moved past Christian Wagner on the backstretch, folks. This is no joke. Rob Grote, with less than 200 meters to go, has a lead on Christian Wagner. This is going to be an amazing finish, folks. Absolutely amazing. Here comes Wagner up on the outside now. Look at these guys giving it all. And Grote's legs are gone with 100 meters to go. But what an effort. What an effort. My goodness. We're going to keep an eye on the clock here. At the finish line, we have Christian Wagner at 8:57. Rob Grote at 9 flat. Amazing. Now it's going to come down to the finish here. How many more are going to make the standard? We're at 9:08. Here we come down the front stretch. It looks like Ryan Dixon's going to take 3rd. All these runners are going to qualify right there. 9:24, 9:25, 9:28. All 9 runners have qualified for next week's state finals. All 9. A great valiant effort by Rob Grote of Batesville to take the win. An amazing 2-mile. Almost 2 runners unofficially at 9 minutes or below. Amazing. So it appears of the 10 runners that were seated under 10 minutes, 8 of them are going to go to next week's state finals in Bloomington.